My name is Melvin, and I'm a former ASUC Senator and the current EVP. Just reflecting on like my term as senator, and just really seeing like the time and effort that was put into it with a good set of team. It's just very inspirational and just really motivational. We had an external affairs department where one of the biggest things that we wanted to do is establish an external relationship with the greater Filipinx organizations outside of UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley previously had that relationship in 2014 with the Northern California Filipinx community, but it died down. I attended this NAFA conference before my term. I was able to meet the greater leaders of PIL community organizations throughout the nation. They had this Northern California Filipinx American Student Alliance, also known as NC-PASA. And one of the biggest things that we've done was we hosted our first general body meeting of NC-PASA at the UC Berkeley campus. That's where we started building dialogue of the different things that the PIL community, faces, the struggles that they face. In addition to that, we wanted to, have more civic engagement with our local assembly member. I remember meeting Rob Bonta, who was the first Filipinx assembly member in like the history of California. So I wanted to build that relationship, and I first met him in the NAFA conference. How can we utilize him as a resource, to continue that expansion and advocacy externally? One of the biggest things we wanted to do in spring semester was census work. It wasn't as good as we hoped to, but hopefully, throughout this year, we can still outreach to folks. We were able to secure a community event for the PIL community, where we invited Bay Area native artists named Pilo, who, in collaboration with Superb, we were able to secure some kind of funding to bring him into the Cal community. We interviewed him, his experience being PIL community in the Bay Area. And one of the biggest things that we learned from him was, there's so many, Filipinos within the area, but there's not as much PIL folks in the university. Another accomplishment that we were trying to do is the PIL community puts up the Filipinx Cultural Night, and year by year, it's always a struggle to get the funding for Zellerbach Hall. It's through our history that we always want to be consistent and always want to have it at that big stage, because it's always a privilege for for us to host it there. Senator Jeremiah was able to build a relationship with Cal Performances, to the extent where we were able to advocate for a permanent staff that will work one-on-one with students and cultural groups that put on cultural shows in Zellerbach. One prime example is our basic needs department. We were creating an app that, in collaboration with Berkeley Mobile, will show you the specific locations that they accept EBT, what they sell, but unfortunately we weren't able to finish that app during that EVP term. I'm hoping to finish that app because I'm coming from a sense of privilege, just serving as a senator, to really utilize this platform to bring the voices of those marginalized within the PIL community into that greater platform. One super important thing I just want to mention, we're trying to get either a PIL minor or a sustainable platform and counter space to get PIL studies within academia. I think it would be just running an ASUC office. Especially being a community senator, it takes training, it takes practice, it takes time, basically. I think now I know how to prioritize, within advocacy. Yeah, it's been a great year, really, just working with the office, and I just want to give them, a shout out.